Hi.
Hey, you two Rex and Jake.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is Steins Gate episode 9.
Oh,
Chaos Theory, Homeostasis.
Homeostasis.
Part 2, I guess.
Part 2, right, because is Ruka still man?
Yes.
Oh, yes. We
What
need to
changed?
figure out what changed. Because it looks like Ruka's still a boy. We don't know what's going on.
Taking bets. The only thing that we're all sure on is he's definitely grabbing that chest.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
That's
I'm
gonna
scared.
happen, unfortunately.
I'm scared.
At some
Can we
point.
just talk to Makise?
No. It cannot be
There's
done.
so many ways.
No.
So many
Regular
ways.
conversation cannot be had with a man named Kyoma.
This is true.
Hoin Kyoma.
Kyoma. I got a comment here where someone was giving a little bit of extra info from the visual novel, and they were saying Kurisu actually, when she was doing all those experiments, she did try multiple objects. She did bananas, grapes, even grains of salt to test out how big or how small the object needed to be to go through her black hole. With salt, it was too small. Most likely, not every single particle was adding up, and therefore it wasn't being transferred. So there's more stuff that she did do that we didn't see.
Okay.
Which explains for the chart on the background, which, as you pointed out, if we pause it and read that, it would probably give us a little bit of useful information.
Yeah.
I think we just didn't.
We just didn't, yeah.
But yeah, what are you expecting for this episode?
A grab chest, and also Hoin probably having a crisis trying to figure out what actually changed.
Yes.
Yes.
I wonder if he's going to go crazy about this.
I would. I definitely world transferred. What the hell happened?
What happened?
What did I do?
Oh.
Oh right, I think we had. I don't remember if we said this before or after we filmed, but I was wondering if, because we never see Ruka talk about his mother like she's actually alive. We were wondering if maybe she had died during childbirth, but now she's alive because she was like anemic or something, and so she had a lot of vegetables.
Yeah.
There's only one way to find out. Guys, thank you very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see the next 2 of these 2 weeks ahead with the Patreon down below. But either way, thank you very much for being here, and we'll see you in that discussion, alright?
まあ、ルカ子の件も含め精度には問題があるが改良すれば本物のタイムマシンが完成。
Another person.
右利きか。
出たーヒギ目を見て混ぜ混ぜ羨ましそうか爆発し
タイムマシンって何のことかにゃ
そんな色仕掛けで機密事項を漏らすとでも。
Yeah.
誰が俺を裏切るとでも。
マシンを作ったの主に僕が
手をさずにも程がある。
過去にメールを
Oh no.
Good old Daryl.
Yeah.
Hasn't he been the reason everything's leaked so far? Because he yelled too loudly out the window the first time.
Yeah, it's true.
You said they talked to Ruka about it? I missed that part.
No, they talked about the Ruka thing. He was mentioning it like they just talked
Cesaro.
about it. Yeah.
What if somebody is like, I want to send a message to save, what's her name, Mayuri's parents from whatever might have killed them, and then what if it turns out she gets killed instead, and then he starts freaking out because he's like, where's Mayuri? And everyone's like, who's Mayuri?
Oh, you mean that happens next?
At some point.
That is a plot point that could occur. Is what you're saying?
I was gonna say that. Like, there's no connection yet, but maybe.
Because there has to be some big, I messed up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
And they showed her in the graveyard.
Yeah.
誰のやつ？
Yes.
部外者に秘密事項を漏
He
ら
also
すと。
spoke to Daryl.
どうしてそういう風に撮るの私はただ私は
Wow. I like that he doesn't get flustered like regular protagonists. He just stares.
Yeah, he just stares.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's my room.
He has no. It is his roof. He had no clue what she was talking about.
Why don't you just sit in the dark? They just
He
love to
doesn't.
sit in the dark.
Save money.
なんだ。
別に泣いてなんてないから
まだ目が赤いぞ。
違う
お前は昭和のドラマ。
So Barbara.
とにかく泣いてないだから追求しないこと分かった
別に追求するとは一言も言ってない。
うるさい
She wants to talk about it.
Aren't you gonna ask?
Yes, she wants to talk about it.
Aw, she's hugging Oppa.
Didn't I usually offer that to her like
Yes.
if you're sad? Hold
Yes.
this.
クリスティーノ。
話しかけるな
Fine.
これだけは言っておく。お前は大切な仲間だ。相談にはいつでもな。
他
計画通り。
Because he can't go all in
これで
on
徹底
something
的にこき
sentimental.
使えるというものでは。
Her face.
ペリスちゃん
これから京馬のところかにゃ。うん。ねえ、マユシーは見たことあるにゃ、タイムマシン。タイム、ああ、電話レンジさん。電話レンジ、すっごいにゃ。映画に出てくるタイムマシンみたいにゃ。でもマユシーはあんまりああいうことをしてほしくないんだけどな。なんかオカリンが遠くに行っちゃう感じがするのです。
Well, he has been.
Yeah.
なんだ
おかしくね。マユシは自分ではコスプレしないと言ってたお。
コスプレではない学校の制服だ。
完成度激。
Please stop
完
there.
成度とか言うの普通にセクハラだから。
ズバリ物理的タイムトラベルだ。
まゆり、麦茶冷蔵庫にまだある？
ちょっと待っててね。
完成度高。
俺だ。機関による名もないの切り崩し工作が始まったようだ。ならなぜこの素晴らしい議題を華麗にスルーするのだ。
無理に決まっているからでしょ。
可能性は
ない。遅れるのは36バイトプラスアルファ6文字かける3通。それ以上は無理。試したければ自分使って実験してみれば。ゲルオカリンになってもよければ。
ゲルオカリンか。
痛すぎ。
物理的タイムトラベルの難しさはセルンの実験が証明している。こんな設備でできるわけない。
ならなぜメールは送られている？
わからない。それが問題なの。
Something
Yeah, we just
special.
don't know yet.
セルンはブラックホールとリフターの力でタイムトラベルを可能にしようとしている。なのにリフターに相当するものはレンジの中にはない。
どこにある？
さあね、D メールが送れる時間もまだ限られているし。
What if he's somehow functioning as the lifter?
あんたも科学者を自称するなら。
科学者ではない。
He's a
メガ
mad
サイエンティストだと言ってるだろうが。
There you go.
ダメだこいつ。早くなんとかしないと。
アキセシ。
貴様まさか
うるさい。
She must have like referenced some show, some book.
データの翻訳状況はどうなっている？クリスティーナ、もとい狙いよ。
だから違うって言っただろ。
の割には ID 真っ赤に。
That was at Chen.
特に報告することはないわ。
そうか、引き続き調査を頼む。狙いよ。
狙って言うな。
次にダール。ハッキングの状況は？
変わりない。
IBN5100 での解析は？
それができれば言うことなしなんだが。
まだ解析をしていないということか？
Uh-oh.
IBN5100 はどこにある？
僕が知るわけないっしょ。
He lost the IBN 1500 because that's what she's doing. What's her name, Moika?
It was
She
never
got
her.
it.
オカリンどうしたの？
クリスティーナ、もしかして俺は IBN5100 を見つけていないのか？
もしかしても何もどこにあるかも分かってないじゃない。
Check the shrine.
なるほどね。仮にその話を信じるとしたら岡部は IBN5100 を見つけた。けどその記憶は岡部以外の誰にも残っていない。D メールによる過去改変ね。
Who would have expected that?
Yeah.
しかし送った内容は些細なものばかりだぞ。
バタフライエフェクトよ。
Yes.
一つの変化は玉突きのように次の変化を起こし、
Yeah, all the changes
それは次第に大きくなって昔からよく言われている過去改変のリスクの一つよ。
Not like we did anything like change someone's gender.
はい、お父さんに聞いたら確かに報道されているというのですが、今は
Oh, she must have stolen it. Moika went and stole it. Yeah, because she told him where she got it. Where he got it.
柳林神社に IBN5100 はあったが現在はない。誰がいつ持ち出したのかもわからない。
行き止まりか。
Oh, Ferris?
フェイリスちゃん、にゃんにゃん。
今度のイベントのメイドさんへの10の質問、これにしようと思うんだけど。
誰だね。過去に戻って一つだけやり直せるとしたら何をしますか？
フェイリスちゃんは何する？
そうだにゃ。フェイリスは過去は振り返らないにゃ。電話っと。はい、フェイリスにゃ。今日もにゃ。パソコン？
IBN5100 だ。柳林神社に奉納したという事実はあるか？
Her family.
Because that's where he got the information.
それはさっき言ってたタイムマシンと何か関係があるにゃ。
Hate her voice.
Yeah.
Always in character.
見て見て。ウーパー、メタルウーパーだよ。
やはりメタルウーパが欲しいのか？
やはり？
Yeah, because she got it on the very first day.
He looks sad.
何分ここにいるつもりだ？もう行くぞ。
あ、待ってよ。誰くん？
How should you buy?
何を買ってるんだ？
いやー、春節だった限定版
What money?
Whoa.
大体お前たちなぜついてくるのだ？女子と一緒に留守番していればいいだろう。
フェイリスさんの自宅と聞いたら突せざるを得ないだろう上皇。
フェイリスのやつどうして自宅にコインなどと。
Don't run off, child.
I felt like a truck was about to hit her.
Yeah. She gets isekai.
Whoa.
He feels some.
There she is. He felt her?
Shining finger!
Did he meet her here before? I mean, she's
You have
walking.
to say her actual name.
She's walking. You'll catch her.
Where'd she go?
Crap, she's Michael Myers.
There she is.
FB.
FB.
I gave it that.
IBN5100
So she
と
doesn't have it.
どこにあるのか
FB said it was there.
知らないのか
知らないの
おかえり萌香さん
おかえり
お前りお前シャイニングフィンガーのことを知っているのか
知ってるよ
なぜだなぜ知ってる
おかりんが連れて
Oh, so that still happened.
萌香が D メールを送った後萌香の存在はみんなの記憶から消えた
Yes. And
Luca
then after
Dメールを
Luca
送った
sent
後
it came back.
再び萌香を知ってる状態になっていた
He's having a hard time keeping track. As are we. So it wasn't Monica.
She lives on the top floor.
She's super rich. Oh,
お嬢
she is.
様はもう間もなく
Mistress.
参ります
Hey.
お待ちください
Did her parents die?
見ろ人がゴミのようだいい眺めだ
言うと思った
お待たせしたにゃあフェリスちゃん
That's her actual hair.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Better she put it on so that they would recognize her.
お前の正体を聞いておかねばならないようだな
フェイリスはフェイリスにゃ
ふざけるな
フェイリスの家は
What?
Whoa.
大地主だったんだにゃじゃあもしかして秋葉って
You're mega
Oh,
rich.
yeah.
フェリスちゃんの本名だよ秋春美穂ちゃんって言うんだよ
聞こえない
That's Ferris is her real name. Wow.
見苦しい現実逃避だな
Says you.
Yeah.
ちなみに秋葉に萌え文化を取り入れるようにお願いしたのはフェイリスなのにゃ
You're the reason for all of that.
でも今の話は内緒にしておいてほしいにゃみんなも今まで通りフェイリスラブで接してほしいにゃ
接します全力で
ありがとにゃんにゃ
にゃんにゃんでもない IBN5100 についてだ
でもその前に簡単なお願いがあるんだけどただ一度だけ D メールを使わせてほしいだ
Just
けにゃ
once.
お安いご用だお
Shut down.
一度と言わず何度でも
待て D メールは部外者には絶対秘密の
だったらフェリスちゃんもラボメになればいいんじゃないかな
He's the only one who realizes the consequences because he won't say anything.
フェイリスタンはダメだと
一回だけだよ
いやそういうことではなくしかしここでやめたところで IBN5100 が戻ってくる保証はない少しでも手がかりにつながるなら分かったただし前りも言ったようにフェイリスにはラボメンになってもらう
You should
お前
probably
は
ask her
今
what she
日
wants
ラボメンナン
to.
バー
Yeah.
007秋川ルミ
聞こえない、
できたにゃ
本当に送るのは10年前でいいんだ
10 years.
間違いないにゃ
That has to be off limits. You gotta say.
その内容を知っておく義務が
ダメにゃ乙女のプライベートは男子禁制にゃ人のメール見るのは良くないと思います
激しく同意な
Avoid.
仕方ないが
This man is supposed to be smart.
ハロ
俺だ
そちらの状況を伝え
She just hung up.
あの女切りやがった
それ切られるっしょ
クリスっていう名前
ーいたずら電話かけ
こちらの番号は表示されていただろう
Yes.
あいつまた切ったぞ
ハロ
聞けザゾーン
Stop insulting her.
ハロ
私岡部倫太郎と申します電話連絡カッコ仮の設定を先ほどお送りさせていただいたおメールの通りに
電話レンジのカッコ仮っていうのもいい加減
黙れこのセルセルが
仲が悪いのかにゃ
このまま
多分いいんじゃないかなやっ
They love each other. Think about it.
He immediately goes back to politeness.
ぱり
What did it say?
やっぱり
Will send.
Oh.
フェイリス放電が始まった送信しろ
I don't like this. Who is this? This father?
あなたははパパ
今日また話していたのかにゃ
あ
Oh, they're still
エ
here.
リスちゃんのお父さんってなんか気品があるね
IBN5100 をご存知ですか
ずいぶん懐かしい名前ですね残念ですがもうずいぶん前に手放
Is
し
it
て
back
しまい
at
ま
the
した
shrine?
柳林神社に奉納されたとか
いえそのようなことはでは失礼
Nope. Don't know.
Wait, wait.
Won't tell us where.
He's like, I'm busy.
Oh,
フェイリスが D メールを送る前 IBN5100 は神社に奉納された後消えた
So now it's not there anymore.
が今度はそもそも奉納されていない
What else changed?
got even
メ
worse.
ールを送るたびに何かが少しずつ変わっていく俺の知らないところでも何かが変わっているのかもしれない
Yep.
Are you realizing the gravity of this situation?
Yes. Cannot be undone.
オカリンオカリン、アイソードの同人誌会に中野に寄るので帰ります。
中野とは随分遠回りするのだな
虎の穴こっちの方にもあればいいのにな。
あ何を言っているのだ虎の穴ならそこに
オカリン何言ってるの？
秋葉にあるわけないっしょ
Oh no! All the things that she brought in never happened.
Oh,
Oh dang.
whoa.
I knew it was gonna be big,
How many lives did he change?
right?
Yeah.
This is getting scary, guys.
Discussion.
Discussion.
I'm scared.
Big changes.
Scare.
She still has the cat ears, so she's still into that thing.
Yes.
But she just doesn't have the agency to like change the world.
I think, I think because Dad is here, he's more in control.
And he's sophisticated.
So what do you think was going on with the dad?
Something happened 10 years ago that he split them up, or maybe he died.
I'm
Maybe
assuming he died.
actually told him, "Don't go to
Yes.
so and so place." Because and even Ferris is like, my life is pretty good. Maybe I shouldn't send it. I think that's kind of what she might have been contemplating. Maybe it's okay. I should just move on.
But I mean, she was willing to risk it. She's never even seen the time machine work.
Yeah.
She just heard from a friend that it works. So this is something she really wants to just take the chance.
Yeah. And she was aware that it was gonna change a lot. She was like, do I want to do this? But then she did, so...
You know what Moe culture is?
No.
It's just in general. I believe Moe means cute.
Yes,
something like
pretty much cute.
that. Yeah, so it's just maids, the way they talk, the way they act, that whole thing. There's a subculture in Japan. So I guess she's the one who brought it into this area and renovated the entire area to like a Moe area.
Yeah.
We go from the top. He did talk about Ruka. Rukako. At least to Daru. Maybe to Makise.
But it didn't go into it.
No.
They just kind of passing reference.
Yes.
He did at least eventually tell her, tell Christina about the whole IBN situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where things are changing.
Yeah.
And it got worse.
Yeah.
It got worse.
Now not only was it was there, but it disappeared. Now it's never been there.
Yeah. So, and also something about her conversation on the roof. Who was she talking to? Was it her dad? Because remember, she's been estranged from her dad, and it doesn't seem like a happy conversation. So it could be like a, not instead of a completely destroyed relationship, it's strained. Like it could be with her mom too, because it seemed like she may have gotten along better with her mom since she went to America with her. So now she's in relation with somebody, but not a good one.
He tries to comfort her after she's
Yeah, but he
crying.
just couldn't keep the character.
No.
No, it's too much for him.
Nah. He was like, haha, she fell for it, yeah.
You know what's interesting too, where he actually decides I'm going to be as polite as possible on the phone. It's like I'm going to sit and be polite.
Yes. He went into the most respectful pose, talking to her.
And as you pointed out, after he flipped and started yelling at her, eventually you could hear in the background.
back like,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. My bad.
I love how Maishi is like, oh no, Ferris is like, do they not like each other? It's like, actually, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
This is their way of showing love. But yeah,
Well,
also,
are you on their train? On their ship?
I don't know, because I at first I was like, oh, it'd be nice for Maishi, but Maishi seems okay with it. So I'm like, okay, sure, I'll be okay with it too.
If she's not in the race, it's not a loss.
Yeah. But then Ferris also seduces Daru into talking about the time machine.
Yeah.
Barely had to try.
Barely.
Didn't have to try.
Didn't have to try.
No.
Yes. But now she knows, and she's like, I want to send a D-mail. And I mean, honestly, Hoin does not think about it for more than 5 seconds. I mean, he was like,
He was panicking a little bit, but it's the peer pressure of his friends, and he wants to make his friends happy.
But at the same time,
he's not. The problem is he's not explaining completely, and unfortunately, the two people with him are the two
Dumbest
least able to
people.
understand if he explains.
yes.
I think a big part of it also is he genuinely doesn't consider some things. So the butterfly effect thing seems like very intuitive. Like, yeah, you do something in past, you're gonna have a chain reaction. But they genuinely did not even consider that at all.
No.
So it's like for these characters, it's just they haven't thought about it that way yet. Even
They're
though
young.
they should.
They're
you know?
young. Makise should have the most. Like the most she brought up was like, what about a time paradox? Which is probably the worst thing that could happen. It's a time paradox where it is like glitching and all of that. I think I don't know how that works, but versus the butterfly effect is I think worse because he's unable to go back in the past. If he can solve that, I think that would rectify a lot of problems because then he could just go back to the point where he started all this and then he'd be back to normal world.
The biggest issue is, do we still have the microwave? Because we don't know what has been affected to the point where he might not have the technology or he might not have the office.
And then he has to oh my gosh, yeah, does he still have the office and all of that?
Yeah, because now we see that the place has more, like we saw the fan place. I don't know if that's like a AC type place or is like temperature control place. What if Mr. Braun doesn't have his shop there anymore, meaning he doesn't own the building anymore?
Different landlord, a not so nice landlord.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Last episode, that's what we were worrying about, right? What if he changes something at some point? He's just not friends with Daru.
Not friends with these guys anymore.
Thankfully, the Daru not being friends. I mean, he's engineered to put things together, but it's not as important because apparently they got along just fine without the IBN. But the thing is, without the IBN, that means they never hacked into CERN. Never hacked into CERN.
So they don't have that information.
They don't have the information. I was thinking, what if it gets to the point where it's near impossible for them to actually believe him? Because they believed him because they read those reports.
Yes.
Christine didn't believe that this thing was really that real till they read Human is Dead, and then she saw the Joe Banana. What if it gets to the point that never happened with these guys? And like, what are you on about? Email
And
made
then
a change
he's
past.
even more isolated than he's making himself. I hope at this point, I think actually based on the intro, we have everybody in the circle now. So there's no more people to make favors for of emails. So hopefully at this point he'll chill, take a chill pill and like try to figure things out like with safer things.
Well,
Like,
for sending stuff in the past, I mean, Christine's got her whole issue with her dad still, right?
oh yeah. So if he goes to explain like all of this happened and then she's like, well, you could fix this. Only 20 years, we can do it. Or however long it was for her.
Or like you brought up with Mayushi and her parents. The only person who seems completely content is Daru.
Yeah.
But no, buy the other action figure. No.
Yeah. He tried actually. He tried to win the
Ferris Cup.
the Ferris Cup thing.
Yeah, he did.
And he still failed, so it didn't change anything apparently.
Even with the winning card information, he sucked.
Yes.
But yeah, another thing we saw, Moeka. So different things changed, like we saw. So in this timeline before Ferris changed, we knew Moeka. They met Moeka. She got brought to the lab, but she said FB said it was at the shrine.
It would
and
be here.
It would be here.
Oh, not at the shrine, wherever she was.
Wherever, which most likely was the shrine. So
she was at the stair place between the alley where we were.
Oh, so just there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking is where she was coming from, and she just fell on the floor because she was sad. But I was saying, yeah, she said FB said that. So she has messages still on her phone, which would make sense because she is hooked to that phone. So that's how she connects to the past, or the
If she connects
changes.
to the past.
If she's connected?
Because this could just be a whole other thing going on.
Who is FB?
Yeah, because she's mentioned that before.
It was in her messages in the titles, something FB. All of them kept saying that. But she's been sending them to him with the FB.
She had asked him about FB once before when she was like, "Who's the organization? Do you know FB?" or something like that. When he was off on one of his rants.
So now we're on Butterfly Effect, and we don't know what world he is in now. Oh, something else that happened. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say he needs to get a handle on this like right now.
Really quick.
Run out of
Have
time.
he changed the city?
Yes. The other thing is Mayushi saying foreboding words.
Yeah, she's like, it feels like he's leaving me.
Yes. That would be the saddest. When he loses his friends, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna bawl.
Which it does seem like it's kind of like what you were thinking with your theory, is that it tries its best to keep everything else in place because he's somehow still friends with Ferris.
Yes.
How do they all these people get to be friends with a super rich girl who you'd think would be kind of kept away from these low lives?
Although she is still called Ferris, so maybe she's
still doing the maid cafe, but yeah, it's probably like dad was like, okay, you can have your little maid cafe right there, but nothing else. Whereas afterwards, she was able to, or before, she was able to do everything everywhere. Now she has less control, but she has her little thing.
But anything else?
No, just ready to be sad next episode.
Yeah, this is very creepy. Thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like it, time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can watch the whole thing with Uncut Patreon down below, as well as seeing this 2 weeks ahead. 2 full episodes, 2 weeks ahead with the Patreon down below. But either way, thank you guys very much for being here. I will see you in the city. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
Special thanks to our patrons: Kim Gi-ro, Fufu, Nishikaze, James, Frederick, Johan G, Tyrone, Jr., Eric Barnett, Jamal Wilson, Laser, Mavistro, Misha, Andres Medina, JD310, Alexander Dietz, Das Booty, Dev G, Alharion, Deli, Ollie Perskinen, Miguel Gomez, Potassium Moment, Lai Batten Kados,